I go hard in the paint. I go hard in the paint.
I'm ducked off where the loud is legal. Right next door to Cali where the work a lot cheaper. Take you back in the trap in the 86 Regal. With a pocket full of stones booming like it was legal.
What's going on, man?
Man, one day we're gonna have to let that play a little longer. Damn, that's good shit.
Man, look. And then I talked to the drummer boy, man. Shout out to the drummer boy for that music. I talked to him when I went to Mississippi, and he was like, "Yeah, that's good, but now you got new music. Put some new music on it."
Drop that new shit.
we had to go through that music, man, and do something with it, man. Maybe on season 3, you know.
Hell yeah, that sounds good,
man. So I'm one of your hosts on the Man Cave, Suave.
Woo! I'm your excellent second host, SPG.
we both got a little time.
It's been one of them days,
right? Well, y'all already know this disclaimer, man. Based on what y'all just saw and whatever y'all see from here on out, whatever goes on in this cave,
it's gonna stay in the Man Cave.
Right on, man. So today we're gonna talk about the new She-Hulk show. We're gonna try not to spoil some things, but there's some things that we just gotta kind of say and talk about. Me and SPG, we had our opinions on it, and
yes, we do.
There's a lot going on with this, and I'm gonna go first, SPG. I gotta address this. Now, we're gonna just be clear and throw this out there. We have nothing against women at all. But I gotta say something about this. When they was previewing this commercial, the commercials and everything about the She-Hulk show and everything, and you see her, and the Hulk training, and the Hulk is trying to teach her things, and it seems like that everything that he do, they was showing her doing it better. But don't get it twisted. When you watch the show, they didn't show extra stuff, man, because there was this one scene, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, because y'all done seen when he throw the rock and then she throw it further. All right, so what happens next? He picked up a bigger rock and threw it into into space. She couldn't do that.
Right?
He literally turned that big boulder into a meteor going the opposite way. So she can't compare to that. She will never be as strong as the Incredible Hulk. I mean, she is strong. She's definitely strong. You know what I'm saying? I don't think even I think she can even go a few rounds with Thor. That she's on that level strong. She's strong, but the Incredible Hulk is way stronger than Hulk. Let's get real.
Absolutely. What did you think of how she got her powers? We're not going to say how, but what did you think of it?
Right. So definitely different from the comics, you know what I'm saying? So don't be expecting that. Now, it's not a bad thing. I think it's not realistic, though. That's not realistic. The way
I thought it was how she got her powers, I think, was just a little bit weak. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I get it. They had to create something, but for everyone that's into the comics, we all know that she needed a blood transfusion, you know, and that's how she got her powers from the Incredible Hulk. No spoilers from the show, because the show, that's different. What up, David? What up, Cloudy V? I had Cloudy V on my show on Man vs. Woman the other day.
Right on, man. I missed that, Suave. What was the topic, man?
Dude, you gotta go in there to watch, brother.
Man, I'm gonna have to now. Woo, I missed that.
You gotta go in there to watch. But it was a great show. Thank you, Cloudy V. Dude, the episode where, because there's a lot of cameos in this series, so it's not. Don't be.
It's not a spoiler. Yeah, it's not a spoiler to say who the cameos were. I have to say,
you can see that on the commercials.
My favorite one was Wongers, and I'm calling him Wongers because of the show. Go watch it. But yeah, man, I have to say, I think he's my most favorite cameo
Dude, he pops up a lot. He
Dude,
pops up a lot.
You learn so much, man, when they break things down and like give it room to breathe. Like I don't know, the show. I don't know how many episodes they're gonna do for season 1, but just a couple of episodes Wong was in, we learned so much about Wong in his his free time.
Like exactly. And we also know one. He lives outside of human rules. He don't care about human laws and stuff. So don't be
the Book of Ashanti.
No, not that law. The human laws. No, we don't care about that. So,
I love Wongers, man.
One is something. My favorite cameo, man, was honestly with what's our girl Megan Thee Stallion,
where they were shaking their booties and stuff.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. So I looked up. I had to go back and watch that episode. I guess I didn't watch it all the way to the end. But what we're talking about is in the end. You can see this all on social media, so it's no spoiler on that.
Yeah. There's gifs all over of them twerking.
So it was a good controversial. It was a lot of drama behind that. What do you think about that, though? And I'm gonna tell you my opinion on it, and then we're gonna read David Wilson's comment.
Yeah, I agree with what David's actually saying there in his comment. It was a little cheap how she got her powers, but we already got a like origin story for the Hulk, so they tried to just like hurry that shit up. I get it, but I think it was a little cheap. But the show itself, though, man, I'm digging it. It's playful. It doesn't take itself serious. It knows what it is. Even if serious stuff happens in the show, like, I don't know, man, there's a level of comedy that other Marvel shows just hasn't had. It's even more tongue-in-cheek than Guardians of the Galaxy, even. Like, it's got a lot of comedy.
What do you think about Megan Thee Stallion and her twerking, though? Answer that question.
That was straight up done for comedy, but it almost went too far. Like when she stops like Deadpool and addresses the camera and breaks the fourth wall, I don't know. I like that too much.
She does that a lot. She does that a lot, though.
She does.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it in the first episode because I'm like, she's trying to get us to know her and stuff, but it kept going, and I'm like, oh shit. So they're doing the fourth wall thing. Don't know if I dig that too much. But overall, though, I'm having fun with it, man. It don't take itself serious, but they almost went too far with the twerking thing, though, man. Man, I don't know, man. her booty was not bootylicious. She shouldn't have been twerking.
Dude, she was twerking muscle. Like it was like muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Muscle don't roll and bounce.
Right. Now, me personally, I'm gonna give my aspect on it. I didn't mind the whole scene with her twerking and everything. I think it was a little bit out of the box what Disney is trying to do with the whole new heroes thing. What up, Honest? How you doing?
Man, hey, real quick, you know what Sierra said? As soon as Sierra saw Wongers and that chick that he tried to help together, she's like, oh, I ship them. I was like, oh no. All right,
now this is a good one right here with Cloudy, and this is the next thing we're gonna talk about, Cloudy, because
oh, we're getting there.
we are getting there, brother. So she goes on a date, and once again, this is something you can see.
It's not just a date, it's like Tinder.
Yeah, it's like Tinder. So she's on social media looking for a mate.
Yeah, looking for a mate.
Yeah, looking for a mate.
A mate.
And in the commercials, you can see that she goes on a date with this muscular guy. We're not gonna discuss his career and all this. It's very professional, nice guy, and you also see in that commercial her picking him up and walking him. You know what I'm saying? So
like a man would carry his wife across the threshold after being married, like that kind of carry. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, she's definitely very strong, and I don't know how that man made it out of that situation alive. Let's just keep it right there.
Hey, because like what Cloudy V said, it would just be one clinch and it's over.
It's over. It's over. It is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like his body, it will be destroyed. So that right there, man. I mean, look what she was doing when she fought Um,
All I could think, all I could think of is The Boys. Like she'd kill that dude. She'd look down and he'd be Jello or something.
Yeah, and not only that, man. So she does in the TV series, man. She does get into some adventures where she has to use her muscle to defend herself or save people. So I don't want you to think that it's just all comedy. It's just situations happen, and if you don't know based on what's going on, she is a lawyer and she handled cases related to superhero powers or meta powers, so to speak. So those are the type of cases that she always handles. So all her cases are kind of like out of the box strange, nothing that an ordinary lawyer would handle. You know, they even had to come up with new laws and rules in order to deal with situations like that, because you know you have some characters that's unexpected. I'm not going to speak any names. That's unexpected that they want to get back into the real world. You know, they feel like they served their time, and everyone knows them as a very bad villain and bad guy. And actually, man, when that guy was talking, still no spoilers.
That was played for comedy. Like
it was
that dude's attitude, everything flipped on its head. But I'll tell you what he said made sense.
That's what I was just about to say.
If you were him, you could see Banner and the military as the bad guys.
Hold on. We're not gonna.
No, I just said it. You could see it that way.
You can, and I would even say that, man, that guy was well within his rights to get freedom. I mean, that was just, let's just be real. Come on now. You did this to this man. He was only following orders, you know.
Well, that's like, you know,
thinking he was the hero. He's thinking that he is the hero in this situation. And at the end, he ended up in prison. And everybody's looking at him like the bad guy. I'm talking about scared of him and everything.
Well, what I'm saying is it'd be the same as if like Superman got in trouble and they threw him in prison. Well, he's only there because he allows himself to be there.
Oh yeah, you know, I mean, let's be honest.
That's cool too. Yeah, that's true.
He could have escaped. He could have. You know what I'm saying? He had plenty of times. It's like a lot of these situations where human beings, we don't take in consideration when someone that has all this power, even real human beings in real life, when there's people out there that get locked behind bars and they say they're smart and they know tech, they know whatever, and they're very dangerous, period. They may even have to be away from the whole human population or even away from human beings, period. You know, those people can get out. They just don't push the effort to do it. They're like, hey, I'm going to sit here, serve my time. Maybe this is good for me. You know,
I'll tell you something, man. I'm waiting for it to mention this, and I hope that the show didn't forget. There's a reason for the accident that got her powers, and they haven't said nothing about it.
They haven't said nothing.
Nothing.
Like, they haven't said nothing.
Well, there was a scene. I'm going to do something. Her cousin said he was. Yeah, but that's it. I'm waiting for it to catch up and to show us what's up. Because if the show is just, you know, like it's not a sitcom, you know what I mean? It's got a story arc that's going somewhere. Where, I don't really know exactly, but I'm along for the ride, man. It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of laughs with it. I do like that it don't take itself serious. But if you want a Falcon and the Winter Soldier type story, or just the regular Marvel feel, it's definitely not that. It's way more playful. Way more playful.
It's more action comedian type thing. It's like there are some serious moments, but there are also a lot of playful moments. It's to have fun with, you know. Now, what I like is there's so many things that gets in with gaps or what's going on with a story, like how she got her powers, and then again she got attacked by some people, and you know at the end of that something happened. I'm not gonna voice, so we trying to wait and see what's going on with that. Who do these people work for? Why were they there? Why were they trying to test her? We don't know. There's so much going on. Easily, there's gonna be a season 2. Easily.
Oh yeah.
There's no way they can wrap all that up and still go along with their comedian thing and all that. Yeah. But they got just one season.
They got some interesting stuff planned in the MCU. One of the things is Miss Marvel and Marvel are going to be together, like from the Disney Plus show. They're going to be teaming up, and I think in a movie, or it'll be a series.
You said Miss Marvel and who?
And the one who fought Thanos.
That's Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Yes, Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel. They're getting ready to do a team up. I got one last question for you, Swaff. A lot of people watched that part where Bruce Banner's trying to teach her about how to control her temper and control her body, because Bruce, he is an individual that basically has a split personality. He's got a dark side that he hid from everyone. He's always angry, and he's had trouble coping with his anger. And he could literally become a lethal weapon when he becomes angry. So he's trying to teach her the responsibility of when you do lose it, you can destroy a city. Like, we need to get this under control. How quick that she learned, and the stuff she said to him, do you think that's a bunch of woke BS, or do you think it served the story?
I think, now I'm going to tell you how I look at it. I think looking at it in the comics and looking at it in the TV show, they show it's kind of similar. Like, the Hulk has its own battles because of the type of person he is. And if you even want to say that, hold on, let me go to this one.
Hulk smash!
If you want to go to the
dude, they could do that. They could do that shit.
They could. But if you want to go with the
she got to go to a secluded island for a month. Shit. Oh, all right. That's enough. Time out. SPG's getting canceled.
Yeah. We're going to get this video taken out like the last time, man.
I better be careful, man.
So what I was saying is, I look at it like the Hulk and Bruce Banner. The Bruce Banner part of him obviously is dealing with, let's say, for example, realistic mental issues that he haven't overcome yet. You can't, if you give anyone the same powers or anything, let's say 10 people, they're going to be 10 different Hulks.
Different. Oh, yeah,
it's going to be 10 different Hulks.
Yep.
So she is just more, and this is her case. She deal with a lot of things and stress all the time. So this is easy for her to control it. Some people are just not to the point where they can deal with things like, for example, anger.
But the examples she gave, the examples is getting catcalled in the street, having a man mansplain my job to me that I know better than them. That's the type of stuff I meant. Like,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I just think that
so you think it served the story to show that she had good control of herself?
I think that she has great control of what goes on in her life and been dealing with it all the time. So she's cool and collected. That Bruce is not to that point, because he's a scientist. He has a very different, stressful job. Bruce Banner was working for the government, trying to create some kind of weapon for the government, and they was always on his back, like, you got to get this done, you got to get this done, you got to be right. If you don't get this right, we're going to take your funding. You know what I'm saying? So she don't have to deal with that aspect of it, where this can just ruin her career. She's dealing with things in society that a lot of women go through, and they have to endure that. So them getting powers like that, I can see them being easily to control it. Because come on, let's be real, man. Men, we're not easily to deal with, man. We're not. No,
that's true. That's true.
A woman, they deal with us. You know what I'm saying? And how things are going on. Let's just be real.
We can be just as diva as the most diva. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So I think that that aspect of it, or what they're presenting, I'm not offended by that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know?
Yeah, it didn't hit me that way either, to where they were like, she's good at everything because she's a whoa man. I didn't get that from it at all. Some of the things she said was just like, damn, they went there. But other than that, but I'm having a lot of fun with this show. But I tell you what, Suave, I really hope she ain't carrying too many big boys to her bed, because that was cringy shit, bro.
Man, that was
cringy.
That was kind of creepy, man. I was like, I don't think I feel comfortable with a woman carrying me to bed, you know.
And I'm telling you, her Hulk form, she's a beautiful woman, but when she turns into Hulk, she is a fucking monster.
Dude, she's I think that they could have made her look more feminine.
Yes.
Like muscular but still feminine, like the comics. They can definitely control that. Now on the TV show, she looks more like a guy a skinny guy with muscles with long hair, you know, and I don't think that's cool. They could have did better.
The body frame is a little weird. Especially for them to be going in the sexual nature of her. You know what I mean? Like,
now, I will say this though,
promiscuity or lack of it.
I think, and I hope this changes. So she's supposed to be getting new wardrobe, you know, and I know that's a little spoiler, but you know,
a new suit. Yeah.
She's supposed to get a new wardrobe. Let's hope that. Well, he gave her more than a suit. He gave her other clothes as well. You know what I'm saying? So
I haven't watched the last episode.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I was spoiling it too much. But let's hope that.
Hey, was there another cameo in that episode though?
There was a cameo in that episode. I want to say we're not gonna. Who was it?
We won't talk about that.
Okay.
I'll just say Devil. That's all I'll say.
Oh no.
Okay.
He wasn't in that episode. No,
all right, cool.
He wasn't in that episode. Now I think the next one is gonna be, because I've seen some things on there.
Well, Wilson, we'll disagree on that. I think the woman is beautiful though. But when she turns into the Hulk, they overdo it with the CGI just a little bit.
Yeah, they just a little bit. Just a little bit. They, you know. Now I will say this though. Now when she was on the island and going through her training with, you know, Bruce,
she looked different.
She looked different.
She looked more
feminine. Yeah, yes. She looked more feminine.
I'd agree with that.
When she,
it might be that suit she's wearing, man.
Maybe,
it might be with those,
maybe,
like, because when they fill her shoulders out and then she's got shoulder pads on top, maybe that's what does it. I don't know.
Could be. Man. Well, look, guys, that's the end of our show right here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed our review on She-Hulk, man. Tune in for not next week, but the week after that, some more Man Cave, man.
Hey, that's right. Time. And Wilson, it's the devil.
Wilson, later, you're guys. The devil. Take care, guys. Peace.
The app game, baby.
I go hard in them, you think? I go hard in them, you think?
I'm ducked off where the loudest leader, right next door to Cali where the work a lot cheaper. Take you back in the trap in the 86 Regal, with a pocket full of stones booming like it was legal.